The Ethereum Merge was a disaster. Here's why. The crypto industry still seems to be struggling as we come close to the end of 2022. The prices of the top 10 cryptos have increased slightly, but they're still down by a long shot. Things aren't the way they used to be, but with the IMF calling for crypto regulations and the Ethereum Merge finally done and dusted, things seem to be changing for the better. Just in case you're not in the loop, click the link in the description to check out our in-depth crypto course to hone your crypto skills. So what's new in the crypto industry this week? Here's our weekly update on everything new happening in the cryptocurrency industry. Is the Ethereum Merge everything it's set out to be? Let's find out. XRP Price Recovery and USDC listing on Robinhood. As overall equity markets fell ahead of yet another interest rate decision, XRP gained as much as 8% and led a recovery among major cryptocurrencies. The price of XRP increased after Ripple Labs said in a statement to the SEC that XRP wasn't a security since there was no investment contract that gave investors rights or expected Ripple to act in their best interests. In simpler words, this means that XRP can't really be classified as a security. So, Ripple requested the SEC to dismiss the lawsuit before the trial is even supposed to happen in federal court in Manhattan. Unless the SEC can come up with something in their defense, it seems like the case could be over sooner than we think. If just one statement boosted the price by 8%, who knows what will happen once the case is over? XRP to the moon? Or are we being too optimistic? Let us know in the comments below. In other news, the crypto exchange Robinhood added the USDC stablecoin to their long list of crypto assets. And the addition of USDC to Robinhood is an obvious hint that the platform is focusing on markets where stablecoin adoption is more popular and profitable for investors. The addition of USDC could theoretically enable Robinhood users to transfer payments for so many things now. But it's not all good for USDC though, because other major cryptocurrency exchanges like WazirX and Binance have announced plans to delist USDC in favor of other stablecoins. Why do you think they're planning against USDC? Let us know in the comments below. The IMF wants crypto regulations. In order to create a global regulatory framework for crypto assets, the IMF has invited financial authorities from all around the world to work together and think of a solution for the crypto industry. According to a blog post written by IMF's Deputy Director Aditya Narain and Assistant Director Marina Moretti, they seem to agree that a global framework would definitely bring order to the crypto market, help restore the lost confidence in crypto, lay down the rules of what's acceptable, and create a safe space for meaningful innovation to continue. The IMF seems to be in favor of crypto, but so is our very own state of Colorado. Hear this. According to the state's payment gateway, residents of Colorado can now use PayPal to pay state taxes with cryptocurrency. They were one of the first to legalize weed, and now this? I think it's time to move to Colorado. According to an Axios story that quotes a speech from Governor Jared Polis delivered in Denver, Colorado residents would have the option to pay personal income tax, business income tax, severance tax, and withholding tax using cryptocurrency. Although PayPal allows customers to deposit, withdraw, and hold a number of cryptocurrencies, its crypto checkout service settles transactions in US dollars. Additionally, there's a service charge of $1 plus 1.83% of the payment amount. Florida and Ohio are two more US states that have tested taking cryptocurrency for tax payments. In South America, the inflation-stricken capital of Argentina, Buenos Aires, announced in April that it would also take cryptocurrency for tax payments. All of this is amazing news and could seriously help bring back trust in cryptocurrencies. Goodbye, crypto winner. The Ethereum Merge and its aftermath. After years of research and delays, the big upgrade for Ethereum known as the Merge has finally happened, transferring the digital magic of the second largest cryptocurrency by market value to a more energy-efficient system, aka proof of stake. Although switching from one method of operating a blockchain to another wasn't simple, the potential gain is huge. Now, Ethereum should use 99.9% less energy, and it'll be as if a power grid has been shut off in the US state of Montana. Yes, that's how much of a difference it makes. With a 0.2% decrease in worldwide energy use, the Ethereum Merge may have been one of the single greatest decarbonization efforts in history. The redesign has lowered Ethereum's energy use by 99.9%. which has resulted in a 99.992% decrease in carbon dioxide emissions. That is awesome news. The network now produces less carbon dioxide than a few hundred US homes do in a year. Sadly, the much-awaited merge removed crypto miners from Ethereum's operations and switched to a proof-of-stake mechanism, which doesn't involve huge server farms to run complex computations that use a lot of energy. And it seems like EVGA isn't too happy about that. One of the biggest producers of graphics card add-in boards, EVGA, stated that it's abandoning the board market because the low demand for GPUs following the Ethereum merge caused their July income to decrease month over month. This will be a tough time for businesses like EVGA, Asus, and Gigabyte as they manage an oversupplied market. Gamers will be thrilled though, since they haven't been able to get a graphics card at market price in years. But if we take a look at the bigger picture, how will the merge actually help? Well, the merge doesn't just benefit the environment, it can also attract more money to Ethereum from ESG investors who specifically invest in businesses and sectors that meet particular environmental, social, and corporate governance standards. The network, which supports a $60 billion ecosystem of cryptocurrency exchanges, lending organizations, NFT markets, and other dApps, will become more secure and scalable overall. But after the merge, Ethereum's price dropped down by over 20% because of some hiccups. Just like me after eating spicy food at an Indian restaurant. Ugh. We think the biggest reason for the price falling was because a replay vulnerability was discovered in Ethereum POW, the version of the Ethereum blockchain that's still powered by a proof-of-work consensus process. You might be confused. Allow us to explain. The blockchain was created as a result of the Ethereum network's fork, which changed its consensus algorithm to proof-of-stake. Ethereum currently serves as the main network that's using the proof-of-stake mechanism. When a transaction shouldn't really be duplicated on both chains, that's what's known as a replay exploit. This allowed attackers to eventually mislead smart contracts into releasing tokens from one chain while the real transaction was completed on another chain. So if a user transacted on Ethereum proof-of-work, the same was done on Ethereum. The vulnerability was abused by attackers on the Gnosis network's Omni bridge. The attacker received 200 WEther, or around $1,600 at the time, after 200 weighted Ether was moved through the bridge and the same transaction was repeated on the proof-of-work chain. The problem was brought on by false info from a contract's chain ID on the Ethereum proof-of-work network. A chain ID is a string of numbers used by the browser-based cryptocurrency wallet MetaMask to sign transactions for the network. A network becomes useless when transactions with the wrong chain ID fail because users aren't connected to the right network. Because of this, the network experienced issues on its first day, with users reporting that they couldn't even reach the blockchain servers using the public information supplied by Ethereum POW. As a result of consumers receiving the new tokens and immediately selling them on the open market, the price of weighted Ether, the Ethereum proof-of-work native token, was dropped all the way down to $6.31 at the time of making this in September 2022. Conclusion. The erratic nature of crypto is giving regulatory authorities like the IMF and some US states a reason to act in their best interest because they see what kind of potential crypto actually has. So it's giving them a reason to establish a long-term strategy. Don't worry about short-term gains with crypto because things like the SEC putting their nose where it doesn't belong will always stop the crypto industry from reaching its full potential. If you personally believe in crypto, the best course of action is to buy it and forget it, and stop thinking about what's going to happen next because there will always be roadblocks. But one thing is for sure, cryptocurrencies are here to stay. And who knows, maybe buying some crypto while they're so cheap wouldn't be a bad idea because we know how high their prices can go. We can make guesses about what's going to happen in the next coming weeks, but the truth is that crypto investments are still very risky. That's why we bring you these crypto weekly updates every week to keep you informed. Thanks for sticking around. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.